Bro. Talking, man. Talking to a camera. Fuck. Who would have thought how hard it is? It's not even I'm trying to be perfect. It's just more my head is just all over the shop. It's makes it so fucking hard to just breathe and just talk. Rightio guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see so far this week, we've been smashing out some shoots, smashing out some edits. I don't know how good yesterday's BTS kind of POV shots were. I don't know if I'll put them in. If they're bad, I'll stick it here for reference. That's what it looked like. So a bit of a fail, but I really want to start showing you guys behind the scenes of our shoots and how we interact with our clients, because that would be some golden pieces of content to watch. Today I actually had to make two really tough phone calls, which I've never had to do before. So to do two in one day is just man, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. But no, in all fairness, we've sorted it. It's all good. And honestly, I've seen the growth from making these phone calls already. And it just comes down to being better at communicating. So I've already identified where I need to be better at. How's that, bro?
Good, bro.
It's good shit.
Hard work, but we get the results we want in the end.
It's fucking humbling, that's for sure. Oh. Right, so we just did, what did we do, Mom?
Did 10 400s at 320 pace.
So yeah, that's what we did. Track running is fucking humbling, that's for sure. I'd much rather go for a long run, but this has been good. It's been good fun. And also this week we've both signed up for the Gold Coast Marathon next year, so that's something to look forward to, and I plan on documenting that whole process early next year in the training block and also the race day, so stay tuned for that.
Here we are at the Novo Nest. Today is the exciting day we get to hand this project over to our wonderful clients. This build is a full knockdown rebuild that we've completed in 10 months. Come check it out. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we finish off this vlog, I want to kind of show you guys through my email marketing kind of setup. In the first vlog, I mentioned that I was setting all this up. It's now done, it's now live. I've softly launched my newsletter to a few people, in which you can see over here, we've actually got 18 people already signed up, which isn't too bad from one little story. I'm planning to put out more posts and lead magnets, which will grow this number past a couple hundred, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to grow that. So basically how I've got it set up is, if we go over to this visual automation over here, basically we have the newsletter landing page over here, which you can see people have already come down into and signed up. Once they've put in their email and signed up, they'll be put down into the welcome sequence. That welcome sequence includes a 6 to 8 email sequence around 16 days that is sent out. And basically in that welcome sequence, we provide value, we show our success stories, we show client case studies, we provide more value to build that trust and nurture that relationship. And then the last kind of email in that welcome sequence is a little soft launch into our services, where there's an option to book in a call with us. And someone who's already signed up that has received that last email, they've actually booked in a call with us, and that's tomorrow. So that's really good to see. It's showing that this welcome sequence, early days, is actually working. So that's great, that's good feedback, and that allows me now to probably push this whole newsletter idea out to more people and try and get more people signed up. Because we know it works, and we know there's value there because people are booking in calls. So that's great feedback. The big reason though, the big how I'm going to grow this into a couple hundred people is by these 3 bad boys over here. As you can see, we've got 3 lead magnet landing pages that all are kind of sectioned under different kinds of people, types of people. So we've got our builders, leaders, lead magnet, we've got kind of any business owner lead magnet, and then we've got our real estate. And basically how we get people to these lead magnets or interested in these lead magnets is with videos that we create. So I'll link, for context, I'll link a video that I've created targeting real estate agents here. Are you a real estate agent struggling to create content that actually generates you leads? It's tough, right? And basically with that video, they'll comment a trigger word, which I used electric, and they will be redirected to this landing page in which they'll put in their details and receive the free lead magnet, which is like a content playbook, helping them with their content kind of thing. And then once they've received that, they'll be chucked into this welcome sequence, and it's that whole funnel system, and it's all automated on the back end where I literally don't have to do anything. The only other thing that I'm going to do weekly, just to continue to grow this out and provide value to people, is weekly broadcasts. So I'm planning on just writing a weekly kind of newsletter type thing and just sending that out weekly to all the people in the that have subscribed. And then I want to quickly finish up by showing you guys the ManyChat sequence. So as you can see, we've actually been using ManyChat to promote our podcast, as well as we've set up a ManyChat auto response to these lead magnets as well. So Instagram actually doesn't like you putting links in stories and redirecting people off their platform. So they'll actually not shadow ban you, but they won't push your content out as much as if you're kind of creating organic content, because at the end of the day, Instagram wants people to stay on their platform. It's how they make their money with ads. So the way to get around this is with ManyChat. So basically we put a trigger word under a post, people comment this trigger word, and they are then sent this DM, which then links them to their desired outcome. So for this instance, it's a podcast episode, they comment the trigger word, this sends them an automatic response, an automatic DM, and then they can click on the link to either Spotify or YouTube, going to their destination. Same setup for the lead magnet. So they're going to comment a trigger word, they're then going to be redirected to the landing page, which will then redirect them to their desired outcome and get them from destination A to destination B. And the best part with ManyChat is it kind of fixes that whole loophole around Instagram, kind of shadow banning your content. It actually helps boost your content out to more people because you're getting better engagement on your post because people are commenting. So it's this whole kind of mechanism to get around that whole loophole. So that's how I've set it up. We've actually been using it with our podcast trailers, which have been going pretty good as I look to ramp up the podcast and make it a bit better quality going into 2025, because I really want to nail that and be one of the faces, and if not, create one of the better podcasts in my area. So that's kind of the goal. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that little end screen record sequence. If you want to see more of that kind of stuff, just comment down below and let me know what you want to see more of, and I'll hope to show it. The whole point of this whole journey is to, you know, not only document the business and growth and stuff, but also share my lessons and learnings. And that's a big reason why I started this channel. But lately, I felt like I was in no position to share or provide value to people because I still don't feel like I'm qualified enough to do so. However, I heard a quote the other day and it changed my whole perspective around this. And that quote said, if you're creating content, you want to create content for people that might be 3 steps below you. So basically, you don't need to know everything. You just need to be 3 steps ahead of those people you're creating content for. So the value you provide may not be much to some people ahead of you or on the same trajectory as you, but the people below you that are trying to rise up, that information can mean absolutely everything to them. So it kind of hit hard, and I was like, that's so true, that is so true. So I've got a long way to go, I've got a lot to learn, I know that, but if I can help pull people up, you know, along the way and continue to learn, and what I learn then pass down to people watching this now, job done. And I think we're doing the YouTube stuff really well if I can, you know, convey that message and people get a lot of value out of it. So me rambling on as always, but guys, I hope you liked the video. We're ending the year off strong, and I can guarantee next year we are going to go to another level with this. We're going to put in more time. I'm trying to figure out ways to document my fucking behind the scenes better. I bought this stupid strap off Amazon, which I've probably put in the start of this video. I really don't know how. Like, do I get the Meta sunglasses? Like, do I buy a GoPro and strap it to my chest? I'm trying to figure out ways to document that whole BTS at the shoots perspective a lot better so it looks clean. So that's what I'm trying to figure out for now. As soon as I do figure it out, I'm going to incorporate it in all the videos, because I think taking you guys behind the scenes on our shoots and stuff, I think that's where the real magic is, and I don't see that quite often on YouTube here. So if I can show that level, that layer of the business, I feel like that's a great perspective to show. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.